Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. Good morning to everybody. We've got about 20 minutes or so to get through this crazy news going on here about the most scarce token in the universe, which is dark matter PRC20 token on Pulse Chain exclusively. That's where the party's at. even after 4 years of death and blood and guts and spoilage and scamming and rug pulls and frankly a network that is 99% trading bots just trying to scalp your money and front run your orders. We're here, we're still, I believe that Pulse Chain is the best community in crypto, hands down. And I also wholeheartedly believe that the Space Cult, Anti-Gravity Project, Dark Matter, we got a lot of names here, Fight Club, The Collective, you name it. This is the best damn community in crypto, hands down. It's the best damn community, I think, that I've ever been a part of in real life and online. So I've seen my camera has frozen, as it will do throughout this thing. I don't know. I've been mining the Dr. Doge token. Shout out to Dr. Doge. And every time I change my screen and try to retweet what's going on these different ones, like I just posted the YouTube link. Actually, that's the X link right there. So I posted the X link in our actually, this is weird. It says x.com broadcast on YouTube. So that's really weird. Yeah, so x.com is in part of the YouTube link. That's weird. I'm guessing that maybe there's another link here that it should be pulling up. Let me copy the YouTube link and put it here in our Telegram. And like I said, every time I go from one screen to another, it's going to freeze my face. I apologize for that. Hopefully it doesn't cut the microphone like it was doing yesterday. But we've got a couple things to get into that are pretty big developments in our ecosystem and for the Space Cult. Number one, we want to see if anyone else has joined the art contest besides Axiom Icon. Shout out here to Believe in Yourself. Good morning, Max. Good morning, kids. Good morning, one and all. Kids of all ages. So we want to go over the art contest. We also want to go over the fact that another huge amount of dark has been burnt forever. And then we want to talk about the fact that the odds of winning Journey 10's lottery are higher than ever before. Let's change mirror my camera. There we go. Now you can actually read all the logos for my work jacket, my work hat. Check this out. We have better odds of winning the lottery in Journey 10 than you've ever had before. Coffee hit. It hasn't worked out so well for my specific address, but it's been working out for a lot of other people. And if you minted or if you use the Pink Miss Well deal to get more J10s, there's still live lottery tickets and the chances of winning are insane. So we're going to be doing some on-screen, on-stream math, which is always fun and exciting and never wrong. And then we're also going to check on those other things, and all in about 20 minutes. We had about 20 minutes from now before I got to bounce. But I digress. Let me share my screen here. Now it won't matter that my camera is frozen because my cute little face here is not going to be on screen. But check this out. So we're going to start here at the Twitter Roonies, as your friend Sami calls them. By the way, I tagged him here. Believe in something. He's always saying believe in something, right? Your friend Sami, which, by the way, if you guys are not watching your friend saw me as you're at work. What are you doing with your life? He's very, very entertaining. He is partially has a case of the retardios, as he calls them, when it comes to PDI. But at the same time, he's very self-aware that it is a garbage token and the chances of it going to $1 are crazy. But he rides that narrative, and he leans into almost all the narratives of Pulse Chain. And I think he's also got a really good handle on what's going on in macro economy and crypto. Shout out to Wild SJ and the RS Griffin community. We've got some tablets right here to hand out. I'm going to be sending tablets to people that join the art contest that we're going to check on in just a second. And maybe if you order a whole bunch of fuel cells from the mystery box with the Pink Miss Well deal and the other deal that we have going on right now, you can also receive one of these tablets and have them in one of your hands. Really a collector's item and a relic of our history, our culture, our community. And it's going to be interesting, like 10 years, 20 years from now, to have one of these tablets and be like, I was there at the bottom. I was there during the struggle. I was there during the insanity. So anyways, I am not seeing, let me go back this way. Here's the collective. If you go to the collective on here, you used to be able to hit communities on the left, but I'm not seeing it still. We only have one entry, which is Axiom Icon. Let's play this little clip right here. All right, very cool, very cool. That's the only one right now. That is the lead, this uncontested entry for Journey 10. I think it's badass. I like it. I like it a lot. There's a lot, I mean, no competition right now. So if you just throw something in the collective on Pulse Chain, I'm sorry, on X, then you're part of this right here. Now let's go to our favorite website in the entire, actually, before we go to that, let me jump in here, give a shout out to Folding at Home. We are playing for Team 33 right now. If you play for Team 33 and Folding at Home, which is the hard OCP team, which is one of the OG Folding at Home communities that's been really working to help move medical research forward by giving them lending them some of your computer power, your graphics card. Right now, Dr. Doge is giving double Dr. Doge tokens this week. So if you're not part of drdoge.net, check these guys out. Do science for good boys. They have more locked liquidity than they have market cap. They have forever locked liquidity with dark. That's how much we like what they put together here. They basically brought Richard Hart's idea of the CFD token from 7 years ago to life. They brought it into the real world. They dropped it on Pulse Chain, and these guys are very sincere. Every time I talk to them, very, very cool community. I think it's a matter of time before this project gets a spot in the sunlight. So shout out to Dr. Doge real quick. But we're going to go to our favorite. This is one of our favorite websites. One of our very favorite website in the entire world ever on Earth is called agproject.io, antigravityproject.io. And let's do some quick math here. So we have the evil address, right? Evil address started out with 65% of all the dark matter tokens in existence. It is a smart contract that is programmed to mint in all 33 journeys, all 33 chances to mint NFTs it is going to participate in. And you can actually mint on behalf of the evil address. And at times you've been able to scrape the evil address's lottery winnings because it does the majority of the minting. Therefore, it wins. It has the majority of the lottery tickets, which means it wins the majority of the lottery. So it has the most, and we had a button here that sometimes goes live, and it allows you to scrape or steal the evil addresses lottery winnings and roll them into the next jackpot, as it says right here, scrape and roll over to next jackpot. Love it. And then we introduced, this was a game changer. This is a vaporized fuel cells where you could actually help the collective destroy the evil addresses fuel cells. And basically that stole the dark matter that was going to the evil address through the lottery and through the lottery and through the treasury drip. Remember, every NFT gets a drip or a payment from the treasury at the end of every journey, which is about every 45 days. So for the last year and a couple months, Journey 1's been paid every 45 days. So Journey 1's been paid 9 times already. Or yeah, it's been paid 9 times. It'll get paid 10 times at the end of Journey 10. And then the newer journeys haven't been paid as often because they're not as old. So really those Michael Jordan rookie cards are accumulating the bulk of it, but then we'll get into all that stuff later. Basically, the point I'm trying to make very slowly and poorly excuse me, is that the evil address has won a lot of lotteries. And when we introduced this, it would show you which of the NFTs the evil address owned. It would show which ones won the lottery, which ones didn't. Unfortunately, you guys did not scrape the last Journey 9. And so just like in Journey 7 and 8, where a ton of dark matter are burnt forever in the jackpot smart contract, another big group has been burnt from Journey 9. So let's go to Journey 9, right? Let's go to my fuel cells. And let's do some quick math to figure out how much dark has been burnt forever. Because as you can see here, as this populates, the evil address minted. So 20% of all the dark that gets minted into the NFTs ends up in the lottery, right? So not counting anything that was scraped and rolled from Journey 6 and Journey 7. Oh, this doesn't want to work right now. Come on, baby. Refresh. Let's see if we can pull this up. If not, we have another screen we can go on. But basically 20% of everything that was minted is going to go into the lottery. Here we go. So as you can see, in Journey 9, this actually doesn't have it, but Journey 9, I believe there are about 26,000. Let's see here. 28,000. So in Journey 9, the evil address minted 28,865 NFTs. So 20% of that went into the lottery. So 28,865 times 0.2. So just by the lottery, just by its minting, about 5,000 tokens went into the lottery, just from the evil address. And it would have basically won most of those back based on, the chances of winning and things of that nature. So, but at the same time, it also was the majority of minters, which means it was the majority of winners. So let's just say that it won back what it put. So that would put another 5,773 dark matter that are burnt forever that were not scraped from the evil address before it was nuked. So that would bring the total from like 27,000 burnt dark to about 32,000 burnt dark. So about 3.2% of the entire supply is burnt forever just in the jackpot address, just in the lottery. The other crazy thing that we saw, so in this address right here, the streaming address, we minted 208 Journey 10s. And out of those 208, yesterday we won 4 from the lottery, which is actually really low considering the chances of winning in Journey 10. So we won 4 winners. We had 4 winners, and that gave us 5 dark. So the payout's the same. The first payout 1.25. So every one that won the lottery won 1.25 dark back. So basically, you got your dark back that you used to mint the NFT plus a quarter of a dark. So your APY, I believe, is 25%. In you've made 25% in 11 days, which means that's some insane return. I can't even, like, if you were to win every lottery every 11 days at that rate, it would be crazy. I can't even do that math on stream. But basically, what happened was you only have 10,976 fuel cells competing to win the lottery and competing for the treasury payout at the end of this journey in the next 22 23 days. And so what happened was I didn't know if we were going to get bigger payouts or if your chances of winning would go up, because when you go to the minting page and you mint 1 dark matter token for 1 fuel cell, you get a lottery ticket, and that lottery ticket has a 1 in 21 chance of winning. Roughly, it's about 5% chance. Every token has about a 5% chance of winning, and 20% of that token goes into the lottery. So how might I put this? So basically, if we go back here to all of the stuff that was minted right here, we had 36,959 tokens minted. And so that equals roughly 7,000 dark. So let's see, 36959 times 0.2. And we get, 7,391 tokens. Now, the website doesn't correctly display that because it's basing the jackpot on the active fuel cells, when actually it should base these jackpots, that's about right. So no, that's not right at all. That's about 7,000. I don't know. It's weighting it really heavy here towards the biggest payout, which it should, but the biggest payout should be 6 times bigger than the first payout, which it thinks was only 219. So the math is wonky on this table, but the difference is because we took out so many of those fuel cells. Let's see, how do we do this? If the evil address minted basically 26,000 out of 36,000. Let's see, which way do we do that? So 26,000 divided by 36,000. Is that how we figure out? Yeah, so it has a 72. It has minted 72% of the lottery tickets, which are now burnt. Does that make sense? So it has a 0.72 chance of winning the lottery with each drawing because it has 72% of all the tickets. Well, it did until you guys torched it. And so you guys nuked the evil address, which means that none of these 72% of the tickets are out of the way, which means instead of having, you guys, you guys have everyone has the same amount chance of winning. Every ticket has the same chance of winning one of the drawings. But because basically 72, almost 3/4 of the tickets were burnt or destroyed, your chances of winning would go up by about three times. So instead of having a 0.048% chance of winning, you now have a 14% chance of winning. So let's see here. 100 divided by 4.14. No, that's not right. 100 divided by 14 means that you have a 1 in 7 chance of winning instead of a 1 in 21% chance of winning. So your odds of winning just went through the roof. I know a lot of people have shared on our Telegram. I think it was Hex T Armstrong right here. Oh no, sorry, it was on the Twitteroonies. If we go to the Twitteroonies, good old Hex T Armstrong has posted this. Oh, besides the fact we're in the top of Mitt Farms, we're also in the top 10 of Coin Market League. So for you guys, diehard Hexagon and Robert Old Dude and Hex Glenn, and some of you guys here voting on Coin Market League, thank you again. We are the #1 NFT ranked project on that website, and we're in the top 10 of all the projects. But like I said, Hex T Armstrong here tweeted. Oh, he must have tweeted actually at right here. He tweeted, or this is the one that I won right there. Oh, this is the live one. Sorry. So Hex T Armstrong right here, who has agproject.io as his banner. Shout out to him. That's pretty badass. And it's also unfortunately caught up in a bad group of kids playing with Pepe and X1. He did post his winnings here. So he won 67. He had 67 winners for 83 dark. That's not a bad return on investment just by playing the lottery right there. And so, yeah, he talks about that. And then I retweeted that as well. So winning feels good, man. Like I said, your chances of winning the lottery have never been higher than they are now. So, yeah, winners happen here. Ahoy, mates. Yeah, I just talked. It's like Beetlejuice. Yeah. H Hard OCP was a folding team I was on back in the day. Well, cool. So if you join them right now and sign up with your address, your Pulse Chain address. So if you go to Folding at Home, see, here's my address, the stream address right here that I've been using. And you join Time 33 this week, you get double the Dr. Doge. And then the rest of the time, I believe their team is something like 1665 or something like that. Right here, yeah. Set your team. Set up Doge, download Coin Wallet. Oh, this is you can also get the Cure Coin wallet, which I haven't even set up yet. I've just been doing that one. But yeah, he shows you what team to join, how to and this is actually outdated. It's 8.5 now, I think. Either way, yeah, you join their team and you put in your address, and then you receive these Dr. Doge. Let's see how many we're up to right now, actually. There we go. Stream Wallet. We have 1,313 Dr. Doge, a whopping $6.43 of Dr. Doge after mining faithfully and as hard as we can, putting an expensive GeForce graphics card 3070 Ti, clocking that baby out. Maybe not completely, but also running our electricity bill up a wee bit. And we got $6 back more. But the truth is, we're helping we're saving humanity. And, how do you put a price on saving humanity? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, we got that. We got some actuators sitting in here. Mostly we've got some Pulse to pay fees, a whole whopping, is that $2.69 a Pulse? I think so. Yeah, $5 of Hex, $7 of Pulse Hex, 15 cents of Dark. Let's run through the charts really quick while I'm already past time, but let's run through some of these charts right here. We have Dark and Actuator. Dark with a Dark Actuator pair, we're sitting at 43 cents, incredibly low. Dark and Hex. Let's see here. Hang on. Dark and Actuator has 1.4K liquidity. Dark and Hex has 4.6K liquidity. It's down to 41 cents. Dark and Pink Mist Well has 11K of liquidity. It's down to 43 cents. Dark and Dragon has 35 cents of liquidity, and it's still hanging on at 52 cents. Gotta love that. The Pink Miss Whale token is a million for $28. So for $2.86, you can buy some of the NFTs right now by sending Pink Miss Whale to the mystery box and then messaging the mystery box either on Telegram or just DMing me. We can figure out what you guys are ordering, what you guys want out of that list. Let's see here. Wrapped Pulse is still just testing back down at all-time lows, it seems. Actuator token is testing new lows too, unfortunately, but I do like this trend right here. So we're big fans of Actuator. Hexen Pulse also testing all-time lows. Dr. Doge with a $24,000 market cap and a $27,000 liquidity. That's right, more liquidity than market cap. That's very rare that you see that. But it is also testing all-time lows. Everything is on sell. PulseX testing all-time lows. SolidX is at 28 cents, and it's down around there on the daily. The Emit token is holding its ground that it made back in the beginning of December. Right here, it made that nice jump from 25 cents up to about $2, and it's hanging in there at 157. So Emit's not, it's taking a beating right now, but it's still holding on to that ground. Dark and Dr. Doge has almost $1,000 of liquidity, and it's 41 cents. I'm thinking someone has sold a chunk of this for some Dr. Doge. Maybe, I don't know. Wait, what's the volume on here? There's $8 of volume. Look at that candle on $8 of 24-hour volume. That's insane. Nuts and Pulse. Shout out to Red Squirrel. Red Squirrel took a nice run from the beginning of December to the middle of December. Shoot, what is that? Let's measure that. I mean, we're over time, but who doesn't love a good measurement? Oh baby, that's up 1,481%. Actually, if we go down 1,300%, the Nuts token by our friend Red Squirrel, it's got 18K of liquidity and $400 in volume. So that's very interesting ratio there. And then of course, Dark Nuts has $8.53 of liquidity. This is something that needs to be right, and we need more liquidity tied to Dark Nuts. And Dragon Nuts, let's see, what's Dragon up to? Dragon, I believe you can get 1 million of these for $8.78. 1 million dragons, and it's showing a lot of strength considering the insane market that we're in right now. Let's see here, H_T_Armstrong, as do you, good sir. Thank you. It's a great day to be on Pulse Chain. You matter. Be a good boy. Fold at home. Yes. Do that. When I'm done streaming here, I will be turning my folding at home back on and getting those sweet double rewards through Dr. Doge. Either way, you guys are awesome. You matter. What you do matters. Dark is the most scarce token in the universe, and it's only going to get more and more scarce because the game's not ending. I mean, if you look at the price chart, it looks like death, dismemberment. It looks like everyone's taken their ball and gone home. Coffee hit. But the truth is, we started with 11% of our token on the market outside of the 3 smart contracts and mystery box, and we're down to about between 3 and 4%. That's not in the hands of smart contracts, liquidity providers, whales, and the mystery box. I mean, you add all those up, and you're in the high 96 point something percent that is in the hands of some either diamond-handed whales or smart contracts. And as we just saw today, Another like 3% of the entire supply is burnt. There's only 1 million. There will never be more. And there's I believe there are less than 300,000 fuel cells right now that are fighting for the treasury and the lottery. And so that's pretty good news. The evil address is going to continue to dump its 25% into the lottery and treasury. The only way for you to get access to the evil address's money is to mint. If you mint, you win. We play with our cards facing out in this game of poker or Uno, whichever you prefer. And we've told you from day one, minters win. If you mint, you're going to have more dark. Now, the price of dark in the future, we have no idea. But I do believe our day will come. I believe that the altcoin season will someday arrive, even if it takes 6 months to 18 months. I think it's coming. When it comes, a lot of money, I believe, is going to move into Pulse Chain. And these last few years will be forgotten. Like it will heal some of the pain that you're sitting in right now when you look at the value of Hex and Dark and Actuator and some of your favorite tokens, Dr. Doge and Emit, all those. Emit's done a nice jump. But I'm just saying that like a lot of money is going to flow into here. There's going to be a lot of pressure, and we've tried our best to design a closed loop system that holds all the economic energy with as few holes as possible in the boat, no leaky boats. And we are compressing and putting as much pressure on that token as we can and making it as scarce as we can. And it's all going to come down to a game of chicken, where if you have the fuel cells, remember, you don't have enough dark, you don't have enough fuel cells. But the people with fuel cells it's going to be a game of chicken of whether you vaporize that fuel cell to cash out or sell that fuel cell, or whether you hang on to it and see how high that number might go during altcoin season. So with that, I just want to say I love you guys. I'm so happy to be on this journey with you guys. And I will catch you on the next stream whenever that happens to be. All right. Ciao.